Good morning friends and welcome to the channel. Today is Royal Enfield Day again. I will introduce you to the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Aurora Black. There are different variations available of the Meteor 350. There's the Fireball, the Stellar, the Supernova and the Aurora. And today I will tell you everything about the tech specs and all the details and accessories of the Aurora Black. It has a 349cc engine with a single-cylinder 4-stroke fuel injection. The engine is air and oil cooled. It has 20 bhp at 6,100 rpm and a maximum torque of 27 Nm at 4,000 rpm. The gearbox is a 5-speed gearbox. Overall weight is 191 kilograms. The tank has a fuel capacity of 15 liters. The seat height is 765 millimeters and the Meteor 350 has a ground clearance of 170 millimeters. At the front we have a 190/19 wheel and at the rear we have a 140/70 17-inch wheel. Both are spoked wheels with tubes, but I think it fits very good to this black and silver model. At the front we have a telescopic fork with 41 millimeters. Travel is 130 millimeters. And at the rear we have twin shocks with 6 steps adjustable preload. At the front a 300 millimeter fixed disc with twin piston floating calipers and at the rear a 217 millimeter disc with a single piston floating caliper. The brakes are made by Bybri, which is a sub-brand from Brembo, and of course the Meteor has a dual channel ABS. But let's get to the details and the equipment of this Aurora version of the Meteor 350. You can get the Aurora model in 3 different colors. This is the black and silver version. There's also a green one available and a light blue one. All of them look very nice and have this classic and retro style. So let's go on with the wheels. As I told you before, the Aurora model has spoked wheels, which fits very good to the classic look. Of course, tubed wheels. The other models, the Fireball, Stellar and the Supernova, they have aluminium rims with tubeless tires. Another difference to the other models is you get a windscreen, the touring windscreen with the Aurora. And this model has an LED headlight with a beautiful Royal Enfield logo in the middle. And the tail light is also an LED. The turn signals are standard bulbs. The seat that comes with the Aurora model is the touring seat. It's a little bit different from the standard one, a little bit stiffer. The shape is a little bit different. We have some white stitching here everywhere around and you have the Royal Enfield logo. So this is one difference to the other models, and you get the backrest as standard, which is quite comfortable when you're riding with a pillion. I will show you another detail of the Aurora model. We have a longer mudguard here on the fender. The fender is made out of plastic. Then the headlamp is fully chromed. We have chrome turn signals. Then a big chrome badge here on the side of the tank. The tank filler cap is also chrome, but the top is made out of plastic. On the back of the backrest there's a metal logo, a big Royal Enfield logo, which looks very nice. Taillight, LED, turn signals, chrome but standard bulbs. One special accessory on the Meteor, in difference to the Classic for example, is the heel and toe shifter. Some like it, some do not like it, but I think for a cruiser, for a comfortable ride, it's very pleasant. I mounted a heel and toe shifter also on my Classic 350 and I really liked it. It was very comfortable. Let's have a look at the handlebars and the dash. The mirrors are standard chrome mirrors. One difference to the other models is the Aurora model has, I think it's aluminium, and it's glossy black, the switches. The standard models have matte plastic here. So this looks for sure different and I think it looks better. A little bit more high quality. And I think it's made out of metal. The cockpit is quite simple. We have a big speedometer, a very classic look with a chrome ring on the side. And if we turn it on, we have a small digital display in the middle with a fuel gauge, time, auto and trip A and trip B. We have a gear indicator and an eco indicator on top there. Some control lights down here, battery, ABS and engine control light, as well as the neutral. On the other side we have a tripper navigation, there's a clock in the middle, and if you use this with your smartphone, that will show some arrows and distances to your destination. I will do a separate review about the tripper navigation to see if this is useful or not. But all in all, it's very nice looking, good readability. The speedometer is very big and still has this classic look. The price of the Aurora version here in Germany is 4,790 euro. It's a little bit higher than the standard version, the Fireball or the Stellar, but it has some extras like the LED light, windscreen, backrest. It's still a very good price for such a beautiful small cruiser bike. And what you think about the look? I think it looks very nice, especially in this color scheme with the silver and black. Of course, it's a little bit different than the Classic that I owned before. I will do a separate video about a comparison between the two. This is more cruiser style, and it still has this J engine, which has this wonderful retro look. And of course, the sound is also good. I will show you in a second. The Royal Enfield Meteor comes with a side stand and a center stand, which is quite handy, as you can see, especially when you want to clean and loop the chain. It's very helpful. But let's fire it up and I will show you the sound of the exhaust. So this was my first video about the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Aurora Black. In the next video I will do a detailed review and a test ride with the bike. And afterwards, of course, a detailed comparison between the Meteor and the Classic 350, which I owned. So this will be very interesting. But of course I'm quite curious to see how the bike rides. This is a little bit different than the Classic, it's more a cruiser bike. But more about this in my next video in the review. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Ride safe and cheers!